Hi, this is Donovan here. About 2 years ago, I made a Waypoint system video for Unity 3D. That was, it was an okay script. It worked, but I've since then realized how terrible it was, how horribly optimized it was, and it wasn't very versatile. So in this video, I am showing you guys a new script for that specifically that is not absolutely terrible. So when we go ahead and take a look at it and play the scene, the cube goes ahead and goes to all four of these different waypoints, and you can dynamically add waypoints to it very easily. Eh, so let's say I wanted a just a waypoint. I don't even have to name it. Say I want a waypoint out here. I go ahead and go in here to the cube, or in anyone's case, a AI, such as, you go into this array of waypoints, increase the size, and then drag this onto the very last one. And then so now, in this instance, it'll go here to the first waypoint, and then the second, third, fourth, and then it should go here to the fifth. And there it goes to the fifth, ignoring gravity because I never put on a physics rigid body, and it goes back through in numerical order through all of them. So now there's also you can set the maximum distance between that and the point. So if I wanted to, I can make it about 5 away from it, so it's not so close before it changes. But I'm going to leave that at 1, and I can also change the speed as I see fit. And then I can also turn it off just by setting this. And then I can also set it to be random. So it'll randomly go to these points. So if I speed this up, and as you can see, it is rather random. And it goes to all points that are in this array. So now with this being utilized, I will go ahead and at least show you guys the script. So it's all it is an array of game objects, which is just the waypoints. An integer called num, which stands for number, it's equal to 0. And what this is this is basically the current waypoint that is going to, or if you want to think about it, the current waypoint element in the waypoints array that it is going to go to. So if the number is 2, then it will go to this one over here. So then just minimum distance, and then speed, random, and then go. So first we go ahead and just make a distance, float distance, and all that is just a vector3.distance between the waypoint, then the specific waypoint that we're going to, and the current object, which is the cube. And then first we check to see if we're actually able to go. So we are. And then if the distance, the current distance right here, as long as it's greater than the minimum distance, then we are allowed to move. And then it just goes through the functions of moving rotating the cube towards that position and then moving that cube forward. But if it's not, then that means that essentially what that means is that we have arrived at it at that location. So then we check if it's not random. If random is not checked, then we go ahead and see if that is the last waypoint in the array, and if it is, then we're just going to set it back to 1 just to go numerically. And then if it isn't, then we're just going to set it just plus it, which just basically adds 1. And then if it is random, then it's real simple. We just set number to equal the random.range minimum, which is 0, and then the waypoints.length is the maximum. And so that is the basic gist of this script. It's actually, compared to the last video, this is extremely lightweight, and even now as I look back at that video, I wonder what I was thinking. But I hope you guys get some use out of this, and if you guys care to, just comment, rate, subscribe, and if you guys want to see more Unity tutorials, go ahead and just let me know. Alright, thanks. See you next time.